At the beginning of a new relationship, or you're in a relationship rut, you might be surprised at how much small talk can actually help. Debra Fine is the author of The Fine Art of Small Talk. And Debra, good to see you. Welcome.
Thanks, Campbell. It's great to be here.
So we're going to divide this up into sort of two sections. We'll do couples first and then singles, because you say that even if you're already in a relationship, small talk can be really important to keeping that relationship moving forward, right?
Absolutely. Small talk, it's the appetizer for a relationship, and then it develops into something more intimate or more romantic. Or you're in a relationship, you're getting married, Campbell, you're in a relationship, everything's going great, but if you don't put that energy into the small talk, to the connections, then you don't have that daily intimacy in conversation and communication. That's what small talk can do.
What are some of the problems that those in a relationship face when it comes to just making small talk and communicating every day?
We fall into ruts. My husband, he'll say to me at the end of the day, what I'm sure everyone gets at the end of the day, how was your day, right?
Right.
Well, this is my second husband, Campbell, and he doesn't mean how was your day, he means hello. That's what it usually means, hello. When somebody asks how was your weekend, that means hello. How's work means hello. If you want to indicate to somebody that you're sincere and that you really want to hear an answer, not a half-an-hour life story, of course, just a couple minutes response, dig in deeper. One more question. How was your day?
How do you get beyond that? Because we're throwing up some of the bad ones. How are you? How was work? How was your day? How do you get beyond those?
It's not bad. It's just dig in deeper with one more question to let people know you're sincere and you're not just offering a cliched question. So
that you really want to know.
Right. And not digging in deeper with 5 more questions, just one more. So Steve might say to me, Debra, how was your day? Pretty good. What went on for you today? Tell me about your day. What'd you have on your plate today? Now I know my husband really wants to know about my day. That's all you have to do, just that one more question. How was your weekend, Campbell? Pretty good. So what went on for you this weekend, Campbell? And if you don't want to talk to me, you know what you're going to say to me after that second digging in deeper question? You're going to say, well, Debra, same old, same old. How can I help you? And you'll get down to the business at hand. But if you don't dig in deeper, you'll never know I'm sincere about my question and that I really want to know an answer.
Okay, let's move on to single people, because this can be, if you're trying to meet people for the first time, this can be
so
excruciatingly difficult, making that initial entree with small talk.
Absolutely.
Why is that so tricky?
Because it's so risky. To walk up to someone you don't know and engage them in conversation, you might reject me. I mean, there's no doubt about it that that's risky, but even I have to remind myself, and if I were single, I definitely have to remind myself, that it's riskier to get on an airplane. It's certainly riskier to take I-90 in either direction than it is to walk up to somebody and start a conversation.
And you say it almost, the conversation starts before you even open your mouth, because the initial impression you make about somebody is so much about body language.
It's about body language, it's about so many things. I want everyone that's watching today to picture someone approaching them. If you're single, picture someone approaching you. You decide before they open their mouth whether you're willing to talk to them or not.
It's so true. We all do it, don't we?
We do it in business and in singles life. If you're too busy, Campbell, you're not going to allow me to engage you in conversation. There's not.
So I sit like this and...
Well, you'll give me one-word answers. You're nice.
Right,
you're very polite. You'll give me one-word answers. You won't help me along in the conversation. If I don't want to talk to the person sitting next to me on my right or my left today when I take the plane back, I probably decide that before I get on the plane that I want to read my book or I want to go to sleep. So they don't stand a chance. There's no icebreaker that's going to work. Be the first to say hello. They're deciding before you open your mouth whether they're willing to talk to you or not. But if you don't say hello, you're never going to talk to them.
You also say that you can bring along some conversation starters, which are like props. What do you mean?
Well, props are really handy. You know, I'm from Colorado. You may have heard of the Denver Broncos. They're doing pretty well. But in Colorado, up in the resorts, I'm sorry to disillusion everyone, but a lot of people, and when I say people, it's a certain gender, wear casts on their arms or their legs, fake casts.
To get the conversation going?
Campbell, think about it. Somebody's got a cast on their leg. Isn't it easy to walk up
and say, what happened?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
But look, I have a lapel pin on today. You don't have to know what it stands for. It doesn't matter. I've given you a prop.
It gives you something to ask the other person about.
Exactly right. So do that. You're wearing a T-shirt, the Susan B. Komen Race for a Cure. You either ran it or you're a cheater, but it's a way to start a conversation with somebody, right?
Well, Debra, it's good advice.
Thank you, Campbell.
I like your necklace, by the way.
Oh,
conversation starter.
Oh, thanks. It's a compliment.
All right, Debra Fine, thanks again.
Thank
Always
you.
fun to have you here.